How's it going, Internet? Billy's Blues 2025. Getting everything, getting everything in that I'd want. Well, most everything in that I wanted. Um, it's a good day. This past week was a little bit slower. I know that Snowpiercer 4K came out for Amazon. I didn't really want to fork up I think it was $35 for it. Maybe let me fix this real quick. There we go. Maybe one day Lionsgate will see these videos and take pity on me and send me a steelbook. But yeah, I didn't really want to spend that money on it, especially with next week and all the stuff that's coming out. Just I don't know. It was a bit overwhelming, but I did see that it did really well. I think at one point, I don't want to say it's sold out, but it's taking a while, up to 1 to 2 months now to ship. So who knows? Maybe one day. But I've got it on Blu-ray. I just watched it actually last year. Um, my partner, she had never seen it before, so her and I watched it recently. So would it be nice to have? Sure, but I'll be okay. What I did get, Drag Me to Hell. I would say this is not a family movie, but it definitely is. I watched it with my kids. It is so cheesy. Um, this is something that I would show somebody who is trying to get into horror movies. Um, it's kind of like an introductory, kind of slow, steady, just all around good fun. I don't own this at all. Well, I mean, until now, obviously, but I had the DVD of it back in the day. So with this 4K release, I thought it would definitely be a good addition to the collection. I like this with the witch, the lady that didn't get her loan, but this steelbook honestly surprised me. Um, Walmart of all places. So I was really happy to get this. I got the J card somewhere. You guys probably don't really care about that, but um, anyway, this is a good movie. But it's more for me at least. It was more campy fun, and Sam Raimi is. I just think he's an awesome director. I don't know. I know everybody in this world has seen at least one Sam Raimi movie, and something like this or something like Darkman, which is unbelievably cheesy as well. Even the original Evil Dead, I love all of these movies that I'm talking about. So I'm not downplaying them or making fun of them, but they just have a sense of Velveeta to them. So, but either way, if you're looking for something that is silly but does have a hint of horror element to it, look no further. Shifting gears a little bit, We Live in Time, A24. Um, this was a blind buy, and I was trying to mix it up. I don't want everything to be, drag me to hell. I want to be able to switch it up every once in a while and maybe have something a little bit more, easygoing, and something that also that I can watch with my partner that her and I can and see. And I think that it also makes it a better film when you don't know what the movie's about, and when you watch it together for the first time, and so that you're able to talk about it afterwards, as opposed to somebody like myself that watches a bunch of movies. A lot of times I'll see movies first and then tell her, hey, you should watch this. But anyway, this one was really good. I would definitely watch this again. I feel like this would be more of a February watch, like around Valentine's Day. Um, I just noticed this has Dolby Atmos on it because of another movie that I got today that's A24. Um, so good. Really entertaining. Both both actors did an amazing job. Um, I don't want to say too much about this movie because I didn't know a whole lot about it going into it. All I'm gonna say is it's a love story and it's about two people, and if you have somewhat of a heart, I'm still trying to find mine, but if you have somewhat of a heart, you'll really enjoy this. It's really good. More A24, Heretic. I've been telling you guys about this, or I've mentioned it once or twice at least on the channel. I looked on the back of this and saw that it has Dolby Atmos, but that's whenever I looked over the A24 has Dolby Atmos also. Neither one of these have a 4K either, at least not as of yet that I've seen, or at this time of this video. But this is an all around amazing movie. I mean, I guess Hugh Grant is okay. I've never, I've never really sat around and said, you know, who's an amazing actor? Hugh Grant. There are a couple movies I do like that he's in: The Gentleman, Love Actually, Notting Hill. So I guess he's a little bit more, you know, on the romantic comedy side for the most part. But he did an amazing job in this movie, and he speaks about things that he believes regarding religion really fast. Um, of course, I have my own beliefs and things that 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 I trust with my heart and my soul, but I would never try to impose that on somebody else. I like the fact that he has people who, two women who are from a religious standpoint, and he takes what they believe and he says, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? And flips it on them, and it makes them kind of reconsider what they believe could be true or could not be true. Um, I definitely want to check this out again sometime soon. Really good movie, really good dialogue. The script was amazing. It wasn't really that long either, 110 minutes. So if you have a chance, I don't know if it's available on streaming. I'm a big A24 fan. Obviously, I keep mentioning Love Lies Bleeding. That was my favorite movie from last year, or at least in the top 5 favorite movies of last year. But yeah, this one's super, super, super good. I'm going to show these together so that I don't have to go over them individually. Got the Kill Bills. Oh gosh. I am so excited about these. You guys have no idea. I hope you're excited as I am to get them. Walmart, of all places. Walmart, of all places, had these. I thought they were going to have the Steelbook, but I know that it's, what's it called? Lionsgate Limited or something limited, something another. I don't know. I mean, the Steelbooks do look nice, but for shipping and handling and taxes, and the Steelbooks would be close to $100. Nah. No. No. Maybe it's a Valentine's Day present that I can get. But these movies, I've been waiting on these in 4K for so long. Kill Bill 1 is just an amazing movie. I do like Kill Bill 2, but it takes a little bit more of a softer approach, as opposed to the last 35 minutes of this first one. Just all around amazing. I love this movie so much. So you can definitely tell Quentin Tarantino and how he kind of tipped his hat toward, you know, samurai movies and just Asian cinema altogether. That, man, you know, kung fu movies, it just, the first one's where it's at. Second one's good, yeah, but first one's a classic. Where are we at? I'm trying to make sure these things don't fall. And this I've spoken about more than a few times. I didn't get the 4K of this because Amazon had the Blu-ray, which it's the Blu-ray. Amazon had the Blu-ray of this, and it was $16.96, I think is what it was. And the 4K was $30, but then they just switched prices, and now it's 23 or $24 for the Blu-ray. At Walmart, this was $16, so it was cheaper, way cheaper than the 4K, and it was obviously a couple dollars less than what the Blu-ray is going for on Amazon. So, I mean, would the movie look good in 4K? Did I want the 4K? Sure. Yes, it would have been nice. But I'm fine with the Blu-ray of this. I venture to guess, with this getting the attention that it has from the Golden Globes, that I wonder if this is going to be something that you hear about with the Academy Awards. Um, I don't know. This movie is very violent. It gets very sticky, especially once again, this movie, and I'm not going to say anything because I was laughing the whole time. But the last 30 minutes, 25 minutes even of this movie, at some point I was like, oh, okay, let's go. Maybe go to the next part. Nope. But anyway, this one was really good. I don't think this is something that you would normally see at the Golden Globes or even at the Academy Awards. But I'm wondering, with the critical acclaim that this has got, just be how it's being notarized, is it's very refreshing, and it's nice to see something that's new, that I would consider this a body horror movie. It's being put out there, and I think this movie's awesome. And I definitely want to watch it again sometime soon. And last but not least, I left this last on purpose. Not a lot of people care about it, but I do. Smile 2. They didn't have the steelbook, and honestly, even if they did, I didn't want it. However, or it's not that I didn't want it, I wasn't going to get it. That the steelbook for this, if you can find it, is amazing. I think that it's one of the coolest steelbooks that I've seen in a very, very long time. I really enjoyed this one. I've heard conflicting reviews that some people didn't like the first one, but they liked the second one. Some people didn't like either one. Some people liked the second, but didn't care for the first. I like them both equal. I mention it all the time. I love originality. I love just movies that seem like they weren't just thrown together, like Heretic, for example. I also took my daughters to go see this in the movie theater, and we had such an amazing time. We were grossed out. We were laughing. We were scared. There were jump scares, in the theater. The theater was, this is the loudest movie I'm pretty sure that I've ever seen. The loudest. I don't want to give too much away, but one of the scenes, a man unalives himself by taking a weight, 45-pound weight or 25-pound weight, and hitting it against his face. And when he hit it against his face the first time in the theater, it rumbled the back of our seats. So this was a good theater watch for us. And yeah, I've rewatched this twice since the theater, so I think I've seen this 3 times. So this will probably stay wrapped up at least until Halloween, and then the inside is the same as the slip cover, but still a good movie. I'll definitely keep this one tucked away and probably revisit it around September or October and watch the first and the second one back to back. But that's about it. I was happy to find the movies that I did. I just happened to go by Walmart. I needed some things, and happened to go by the movie section and said, "Oh, movie release day used to be on Tuesday, but my Walmart likes Thursday." They either usually do Thursday night or Friday morning, so I just happened to stop by and they were there. I wouldn't mind having that Cell, the Cell 4K from Arrow. I've heard that there's a disc replacement system thing going on, and I need to look further into that before I go purchasing it. But thank God, I'm pretty sure that the rest of the month kind of slows down a little bit. I know Pretty in Pink is coming out in 4K. I know the last Voyage of the Demeter came out. I've heard mixed reviews on that too. I've tried to watch that movie 2 or 3 different times and haven't been able to finish it either time. So I'm taking it as a sign that I don't know if I need to see it, but if you guys have seen it, definitely let me know in the comments if you guys preferred it at all. But just wanted to do a video. I know it's been a while. Nothing's really been happening. I've probably had 2 days off in the past 14 days. So I'm looking forward to this weekend and maybe watching a movie or two. I live in Florida and it's supposed to be raining all weekend. But if you guys have any suggestions for, upcoming releases that I may not have thought of, definitely let me know. If get a couple more subscribers, then I'll throw out those digital codes as well. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Almost made it to Friday, so I hope you guys stay blessed, stay happy, and I'll talk to you soon.